hearing all of us hit like space or enter or whatever to start, and then 3 seconds later, everyone clicks.
Well, good luck with the race.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've done a lot of speed runs today. I did like 5 or 6 Ori runs earlier. I'm doing a couple now. I even did a Dust Forest run earlier. Like, there's a lot of stream time for me. I'm gonna be tired tonight.
Wasn't it ridiculous, Lucy? Like, I cannot believe that God Cycle worked.
Yo.
It just does not make sense.
Thanks for the host, Sean. Do you have a clip of it?
Yeah, I posted it in the Ori General.
Alright, sweet. I'll look later.
Maybe that's the key to like timing it perfectly. If you go down there with 3 or more health, just dash glide straight into the spikes and then you're fine.
Oh, you went like into the spikes?
Oh no.
Not even like over them?
No, I just like try to do a dash glide over them and like land in them and then just keep going and it works out perfectly.
2 for 1 damage boost and
Yeah, exactly. Set up the ghost door.
how do you even play this game? I feel like I haven't had a single run where I haven't taken additional damage before I even get to the first ghost door. It's okay, because I always pick up health.
I didn't pull out the rock fall right now.
What's going on, Adam? What? What's good? Runs are going pretty good. Not really,
I
but
died.
I'm having fun, so.
Bruce, it's still so weird to see your name different. Just to say.
We'll get used to it eventually.
Yeah, what was up with the 89?
That's my birth year. And it's to commemorate the 88 Roosters that I defeated to achieve this name.
There can be only one.
Exactly.
Where they all live.
Have you ever seen a non-loose roost before?
See, what the 89 truly refers to is you go 88 miles per hour, that's when you time travel, right? You go 89, you're going even further beyond.
Even further
Oh,
beyond.
that makes sense. You're still even further behind Hetfield's 90 though.
It's true.
This is true, yeah.
We'll jump with the science today.
Yeah, Ori's wicked fun. Would highly recommend.
Well, I think it's appropriate in that case that if 88 is the number needed to, get rid of time by time traveling, then I don't have that. Definitely missed the mark.
I forgot to turn on racing comparisons.
Oh well.
Feels good, man.
Not like this, man. Feels good, man.
John Goodman. Looks kind of like
Oh,
seems
no.
good.
Oh, this is horrible.
By the way, if you guys ever have a question on whether it does, putting Ori into ultra wide resolution actually does affect gameplay.
Yeah.
Like I had it in ultra wide earlier. The elbow, like the strat to get the top slime on the way out of the elbow to aggro you, 110% just does not work in that.
Also,
resolution. I
the
was like,
cameras get off.
It was weird.
So like where you're like in Grotto, where you pick up the water vein and everything, the
Yeah.
cameras are weird.
So if you did like a 4x3, would that change it as well, you think?
I would assume so.
God.
Yo, the 424 wall.
The 4x3 144 hertz strats. The game actually shrinks and you're moving faster.
Well, Villagen, I've been doing wall jump ILs all day, but unfortunately, one day is not enough to fix the numerous catastrophic problems I have in my wall jump split, so we're not there yet. Oh, you back boosting piece of garbage. Dude, I used to be able to get through Blackroot without a death, and now I just, like, it can't be done.
I think I stole your power.
Give it back. Yeah, I'm not worried about Villagen. I fully expect it's gonna take at least like a week plus to actually start getting decent wall jumps. Dude, like the one thing that I absolutely 100% learned by like really closely studying Het's video and running wall jump over and over, that split is way the hell more complicated than I thought it was.
Yep.
I feel like for everything I do right, I do 2 more things wrong.
It is like the stuff that's gonna get you fast times in wall jump is so unbelievably suck.
Now, what are you calling fast?
325 or lower.
Okay. I think my gold is like a 325 or a high 324 or something. So
Yeah,
when I
I'm
see peop-
gaining a lot of appreciation for the wall jump split by like closely studying it. I used to hate it, but it's actually kind of fun now.
no, I feel pretty much the same, that I hate it, but I respect those who can do it very well.
Like Villagen, when I was looking at Het's video, I found out that I was literally losing a second to Hetfield's, like literally just in the way I was dropping down through the elbow.
Oh yeah, that's a big one that people don't notice.
Doing a proper elbow drop is actually really hard.
Yep. Doing it without killing the bramble, ugh. That kills me sometimes. Drop down in it, assign target something other than the bramble.
Yep.
Alright, come here, little Frankie. We want to get to the later parts of the game.
Thanks for missing a shot sign. I love it.
It's the same thing with the dash split ruse.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on that. Once I feel like comfortable with wall jump, that's where I'm headed next. I'm sure it's gonna be the same way.
And then through the next 12 splits after that.
Yeah, like I'm planning to spend a lot of time like really deeply looking into every split up to bash because I feel like a lot more comfortable for that, and my times measure up better from that point. But the early game, my splits are just fucking embarrassing.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's because I've never really done a whole lot of like individual segment training. I've mostly just done like whole runs, and it's easy to train like late game movement a lot that way because it's about just like learning how to bash and charge dash and all that shit. But early game movement is very like I need to know pixel to stand on here to get the maximum jump angle and all that shit.
Right. Just a lot more subtle. Also, late game is just so much easier to practice because it's, you know, more
It's a lot
interesting.
more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, not more interesting, more fun, I should say. What were you saying, Bob?
One thing I've started picking up on about late game movement is like holding my bashes longer than I need to.
Yeah, that adds up.
Like Het with his charge dash cancels with his bashes, he holds them like not at all. He just taps them
21
with-
frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably do that a lot, but I'm fine with that for now, just because I don't plan on taking it far enough for that to matter. Not at the moment, at least. But that's definitely something good to think about going forward. Well, when I like a month ago, I thought like 35. I think 35, and I'll stop. And I'll go on the all cells. I'm gonna go on all cells after the tournament anyway, but this is feeling more like 34 as I go on. Maybe I'm just falling into a trap, and then it'll be 33. But
Yeah, it's like no matter what your initial goal was, like you're gonna, as soon as you get your PB to it, you're gonna be like, oh, but I could just go a little,
yeah,
and like you're never done.
Until your head field.
so never.
Exactly. Once we all become cyborgs, then we'll be done.
Defeat 90 iterations of yourself through time travel.
And the consumption of 180 times the juice.
It's a lot of juice. I had pizza tonight and breadsticks, and now I'm insanely thirsty, so I think I
Nice.
could use some juice.
I went to see a movie a little while ago and had like most of the bag of Skittles, so I'm dying a little bit.
Most of a bag of Skittles.
Yeah, I didn't want to finish them all because that would be awful. So instead, I just left.
I
like,
left behind 2 Skittles, so I'm totally healthy.
This makes me think Bob weighs like 85 pounds. Like I had most of a bag of Skittles. I'm
probably
fine.
not 185. I don't know.
Yo, that Enter Ginso split was like almost my best ever.
Boy, this is Fane.
Jesus Christ.
I need to practice that dash glide through there.
Which one?
The one in
Telehops?
Jinso to skip that quarter cycle.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even really know how that works. Like where you dash glide or whatever. I know it's a thing, but I don't think I've ever seen it, so.
Slowest mini boss ever. And I didn't level up. Oh boy.
Oh boy, kill a Frankie up top, I suppose.
Yeah. Man, the other day I was doing a run, and I was 1 experience from leveling up.
Nice.
From the 1 experience off from the frog at the top.
That's brutal.
Yeah. Made me sad.
Okay, guess we'll just miss that keystone.
Dude, what? Why didn't I definitely saw the spark right here? I guess I was too close to him.
Hey Trojan, thank you for the host. How are you doing, my friend?
The Hosturino.
Oh my god, here we go again.
Alright, good night, Smashy. Oh, what? Dude, why did that Bash grab the fireball instead of the
I am
lantern?
doing just
That's
dandy, Trojan.
unfortunate.
If I remember to turn on my UI coming out of this, I'll be ahead after Ash.
Oh yeah, that's time save you have, isn't it?
Yep.
Nice.
Noticed it in the run too, which is hilarious. Oh, I didn't level up, damn. Alright, Frankie, come over here.
Do you take the Frankie as a backup?
After you killed the
Nope, it
frog.
kills me.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
boy.
Oh, that is a fit.
I was just
or
killing
key skip,
myself.
I mean,
whatever.
If you're
Core
off
dupe,
of...
key skip, whatever the fuck.
Alright.
That is disheartening.
Alright, time save.
I'm losing a lot of time on Stomp today. It's like the second or third run that
I wish I
I'm
was
losing
on
time
Stomp.
over like, well, like on like core skip. You know what I'm saying? Like on the split. On that segment, I should say.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Like to core skip or key dupe or something stupid like that. Like things that generally aren't hard to do pretty similarly every time. But
Key skip, yeah, that's what we did was key skip.
it's kind of what key dupe is.
This was like the opposite of key dupe. It was like you had those keys, now you don't.
Alright, have a good night, Trojan. I will hopefully be awake in time to listen to that commentary. We'll see.
Oh boy.
Alright, we'll see what's left of this run when we get to Stomp. That was a really good early game for me though. Minus 20 at double jump.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, that core skip was just awful. I lost 33 seconds.
Damn. I lost 12 over gold. So
You lost 33 seconds, including the fact that you.
Yep.
That is a bad core skip.
Well, man, I got it, and I was going to level up, and then I didn't have enough experience, so I tried bringing the Frankie over and got him, like, most of the way up the wall, and then he fell back down off of some really weird animation, and then crushed me, so I had to redo it. And I had to find the second Frankie to kill to have enough experience, and it was just a bad time.
That ramp though.
oh, that was close.
Oh no. Just kill me. Just fucking kill me. Village, and I am painfully aware of how utterly atrocious my taking steps to remedy it. Like, my PB has gotten to the point where it is entirely on the back of my late game. My early game is complete garbage. I've done no work on it. It's just purely what I've happened to like pick up along the way while just incidentally doing runs. But I am aware of this fact and I'm working to fix it.
And that's what matters.
Oh fuck! That sucks. Charge split. That's the easy split. Or charge flame is the easy split, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
just to be
it-
clear, I'm not like shit talking or anything. I'm just.
Oh no.
interested
I
in
know
the
you're not.
comparison.
It's
pretty
that's and like my PBs have always been that way relative to other runners around my times where like I'm always just so far behind early, and if I win, it's entirely off the back of the late game.
I think that's fairly common to everyone around the same PB level as me. I'm kind of an outlier in that regard.
Hey, me too.
Interestingly, it's not specific to Ori because like there's a bunch of games I've run with Terra, like Final Fantasy X and Mario Galaxy, where there shouldn't be a difference between the early and late game, and I consistently have worse late game than Terra and better late game. Don't ask me why. Like Mario Galaxy, you don't acquire any new
Thank
abilities.
you.
That same game at the beginning, and I for some reason have better late game and worse early game.
I think there's something about like the different ways that people approach speed games, and you know how the patterns of resetting are, and you know what parts people choose to focus on.
That was
think-
so stupid.
I think I often get pretty attached to like stuff in the early game and just like minutely optimizing that just because it's right there, not because I'm like, oh, I gotta reset at the beginning or whatever. But just like seeing that right at the beginning of the run and just thinking like, okay, this is a thing that I can just like get perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to go for it because, like, if you're going to be dealing a single run, you might as well get it good. I think I tend to be attracted to, like, the more flashy movement type stuff that comes late in the game, and so that's what I want to work on, and I'm, like, being lazy and ignoring the fundamentals I need to train early on.
Well, it's funny, as I don't know if you caught all of what we were talking about in chat, but there's basically like 3 sections of the game, 3 entire different kinds of movement in this game. There's, the beginning of the game where, you start with nothing, you get wall jump, and then you get double jump, and that's all kind of very similar movement, right? Where you just, all you have is jumps. That's it.
Yeah.
And then there's bash, which totally changes everything, and now you're using enemies to your advantage, and you're flying a whole lot. And then there's charge dash, which just fucking makes the game crazy. And each of those just has a completely different like profile in terms of how you play the video game and the types of movement that you're doing.
Yeah, it's almost like learning 3 different games.
It's kind of crazy. This game is like very well divided. I feel like the progression through this run is very smooth and natural like that.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's such a good ramp up. And we're lucky that the route, like the fast route, has worked out in a way that it has where you get a pretty good natural progression of movement abilities as you go along.
Okay, Rears, that was the jankiest fucking fast stomp list
But
I've
it
ever
Oh,
worked.
seen.
you want to see Janky Fast Stomps? You should have seen mine.
Oh god.
It worked. That's all that matters.
Dude, my Fast Stompless was the most bunk punching I've done in a while.
That slow cell list I got in the race earlier was actually sad cell list was like the first time I've ever gotten that in an actual run. I've done it tons of times in practice, but I've never fucked up in that specific way in a run. I've always just missed the shot. That's pretty sad.
And
Bible
then I
thump.
immediately got sad Celis right afterwards. It felt pretty bad.
Bible thump. Sigma's point's not that bad and probably fairly accurate. There's a slight association between controller runners and early game skill / strength, whatever.
Yeah, now that
think-
you mention it, there kind of is. I wonder if it's just something to do with controller, or if the type of person who likes to play controller likes to also be good at the early game.
Possibly. It could also vaguely have something to do with like analog movement making certain kinds of things a little bit easier. Although I'm doing early game on D-pad now. It is very different. It feels a little bit harder in certain ways. But I've always felt a lot more comfortable with early game movement than other people seem to.
Oh, and I definitely wasn't like mad or salty or being like, whoa, why is Village shit talking to me? I've been running this game for like 10 hours today and I'm tired.
Yeah, no, I
wasn't
see
trying
you
Yeah.
were tired as fuck and not upset.
Just listening to you, I was thinking like, Bruce needs to go to fucking sleep, dude.
Yeah, very true.
You just sound kind of half out of it. So
There is
I've
a
been that
limit
way for
on
like
how
a
much
week.
worry the body can take.
I've been pretty consistently pushing that lately. I'm like tired of being almost good at this game.
Oh, I fucking know that feel, Reese.
oh, what am I doing?
I know that feel a lot.
That was jank.
What's there some best about these days, Reese?
It's like the hub 3345 or 3340, something like that.
Nice.
Which is a pretty huge improvement over the last like heavy grinding session I've been doing the last week or so. It used to not even be sub that, but I've been like really trying to work on improving movement, and it's definitely coming down a little bit.
Used to not be sub
That's-
what?
Wasn't even sub 34 on my summit best until like a couple of days ago.
Oh, nice.
Nope, nope.
Yeah, that took me a little while. I think around the time I was getting like the 2 PBs in a day that got me down to the Trojan tie, I was like barely cutting the 34 on the summit best, and then like it seemed really suddenly after that. Like now it's like a 32, 36 or something like that. It just went down really quick.
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah,
the same thing.
there's a few plateaus in this game I find, like sub 40 is one of them, and I think I'm at enough.
Yeah,
Like-
that's definitely the case.
I've hit like a certain level that I can sort of skate by on being pretty good, especially at late game movement, and then like to break through this wall, there's a lot more stuff that needs to be cleaned up.
Getting a 33, I think, you know, not when people are getting like 34s and stuff, we've been like really excited kind of in the community, and we've been like, oh yeah, you know, great job and stuff, as always, and ditto for 35s. So like 34s and 35s are both great times, but we all like kind of have this feeling, we all know like just intrinsically from our experience with this game, when someone gets a 33, that is a very fucking good time. Like,
Oh yeah.
that is the next like serious plateau. There is, you have to have a very fucking good grasp of this game in order to get a 33, and I'm seeing that now. And even having been on 33 pace, it's like I'm not there yet. I haven't hit it yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel
Well-
fucking good when I get there.
As someone that's not even close and may never get to 33, I agree.
Dude,
Like-
you're gonna get to 33.
I
If
mean,
you
we'll
keep
see.
Working on it, you'll get there.
Yeah, I tend to lose interest before I get too good. Like when things get really grindy, I stop, and I just know that, you know, like I may,
It's
because
true. There's,
this is the most interested I've been in a speed game in a long time.
yeah, me too.
Yo, I lost a minute on wall jump and I'm now tied with my PB at charge jump.
Hype.
Hype.
This run's actually really good for me right now.
Yeah, it's just one of
Oh,
those
shit.
things where you have to be willing to put up with some amount of the grind, but if you do, the reward is, I mean, okay, so there's 2 rewards, right? There's the horrible, like, oh god, this fucking sucks reward, like you just experience pain as you're playing the game. It sucks. It might even be causing you physical pain, and it's just, you know, you're constantly having like plus 12-minute runs or whatever, and that part sucks a lot. But then the real reward comes afterwards, because you will get that improvement. It'll get there. You'll get that consistency, and that feels fucking great.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt. Like even though I've gotten like 1 small PB in the last week. Yeah, you saw that. That was painful. Even though like I haven't seen much improvement in the times, like I can just like through my own play, I can feel like a really big improvement over a week ago just because I've been playing so much. So I know there's like a breakthrough coming, and I know exactly what I need to work on to hit it, and it's just gonna
Yep.
take time.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I know that, like, I'm already at the capability level for the breakthrough. I just have to fucking be patient. I have to do runs and just get there. And that part is probably the hardest part to be patient about. There's nothing I can really significantly improve any individual segment or anything like that right now. I just have to like power through. Maybe I'll be like Epic Cat and I'll just bust out a fucking 33 against Elo on Sunday. That'll be amazing.
Dude, I swear to
be
God,
awesome.
Bob was bad at this game like a week ago. What the fuck happened?
Dude.
Right?
I did my ILs and then that happened.
You had a
It was
fucking
the IL.
36 in January. What the fuck?
I didn't have a time in December.
Oh god.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, that's
in
what
December, I
I
thought you were just like a
focused
viewer.
effort at you.
I didn't know you had an actual interest in like playing this game.
Oh goodness. I mean, it was the same with Lucy, right? Like she picked up the game back in November and just suddenly was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna be amazing."
I know she's like her, Elo, and Bob are like the friggin' prodigal children or something.
Well, Ella is
Yeah.
really interesting because he apparently ran the game in vanilla and just didn't interact with
Anyone?
our community. Yeah. Like he played the game, did speedruns, watched like stuff. He just didn't come interact with us, didn't like join Discord or IRC or anything like that. But he apparently was pretty good at it, and he's really fucking good at DE too.
Yeah.
It's funny you should mention Lucy because like she's literally 100% of the reason why I've been grinding so much lately. Because I was like, wait, Lucy used to have like a 42. Why is she this much better than me? And then somebody pointed out she has like 500 DE already, and I was like, oh, that's why. I just need to be playing way more.
Because she tries. Like, because she, puts in the time and gets out the reward. I just golded like Grenade by like 7 seconds, by the way.
Nice.
Feels good, man. Like actual feels good, man, not sarcastically.
Yeah, exactly, Sigma. That was my feeling too. I was like, oh, I feel okay about whoever it is I'm gonna meet as the second seed in my group, because like I'm sure that I can put up like a 36 or whatever, and that'll probably be enough. And then it turned out to be Elo. I'm like, wait, he's pretty good. I mean, my PB is still like I was I think slightly better than him at the time, obviously, but like I was like I think I could beat him, but that seems slightly scary. And then he bopped me the next fucking day.
Kind of like with Bob and Roos, where it's like Roos is like, yeah, I'm first seed, and Bob's like, no, you're not.
Look at me, I have the #1 seed now.
Yes.
I mean, that was also while you were grinding FF7, so that part is not as surprising.
No, it's
But-
just just people getting good fast.
Yup. People putting in the time.
Now, assuming I'm not retarded, I'm on PB pace here. But,
Nice.
That's a dangerous assumption to make.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I still got like 2 minutes left, so
You got this.
and some lava to get through.
Yeah, dude, I want to do some more no slots, but I like every day that I'm not grinding Ori, I just feel like, oh god, I'm gonna fall so much further behind even more.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not a Terra jump. Oh god.
No.
It wasn't even a charge jump. It just needed to be any kind of jump other than the one that I did, which was a not jump.
Oh God.
It's time for bed, I think.
Yeah.
Holding right.
And I threw away the PB.
Holding right.
I think this
Real
is
fast.
the exact same time as my last race.
Bob's got me here, but that was a good race. It was really close.
Yeah, man, I just
And
started
I
so
should be getting a little PB. I think it's gonna be 35. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a 35. All right, let's fucking go.
nice.
GG, Bryce.
Dude, right, Sigma? That's some bullshit. The quote-unquote second seed in my group is like one of the best Ori runners in the world now. What happened?
Quote unquote.
Man, I would
Maybe
have
we should-
loved to have been in Trojan's group.
Maybe you were the quote unquote
God.
first seed.
Exactly, right? Oh, I think given the fact that I had done like one half going into that, everyone knew that I was definitely a #1 seed with an asterisk on it.
Asterisk. That's pretty good.
That's like I got grandfathered into the bracket.
I mean, you know, there were people who literally had done one run and threw up a time, and there was someone who was actually trying to finish a run in the last like hour before the tournament registration ended. So
That's amazing. All right. 35-47.
Yeah, I'm seriously like completely mind blown at how
45-44.
incredibly positive.
Oh,
No. Live split
Auto.
fucked you.
my game didn't auto-die.
Here.
Wow. R.I.P. SRO points.
That's fantastic.
There you go.
Wait, how do you say it's auto
destroyed
done?
Epic Cat.
The bro move from Monkley.
Wow. What was your time, Uncle?
35-47.
Dude, congratulations, man. That's
And
that's a really solid time.
I died at the spider sack. Like, I missed the jump to go up above and just died in the spikes below. Lost 40 seconds on charge flame.
Oh wow.
That could have been really good, but
If it
I'll,
makes
you know what?
Feel better. I lost 50 seconds on Feather, so
Ouch. That was a good run though. Like, I'm 100% pleased with that. The fact that I've gotten what 1 or 2 36s today and a 35, like, hopefully we'll be seeing a lot less of those 43s and shit.
Dude, Monkey, you've been playing really well lately.
Yeah.
No question about it.
I was salty. If it was like the race before, the run I did before or after my tourney race, like I would have been very pleased. I would have been happy as hell. But it's like, no, the one in between just sucked. But
Oh, this had to be the run I got first time gold too.
I just watched. Wait.
what?
All right. So in the end credits, Kuro flies over with the orb and places it on the tree, right?
Right.
Right.
I saw the animation of Kuro flying over, placing the orb, and then both Kuro and the orb disappeared, and then Kuro flew in and placed the orb again.
Okay.
Have you considered not breaking the game?
I would like to, but the game is already broken.
Alright, I'll probably call it a night there. Is anybody gonna keep going?
I will
No.
probably
I will.
do
Are
at
you
least a
streaming?
run.
Are you streaming?
I am not presently. Brian is though.
Alright.
Is he Brian now? Has he evolved from Brian to Bob? Oh, the other way around.
Bob to Brian.
Bob to Brian. Yeah.
At this point, if you start my name with a B, I don't really care anymore.
I need to get like a really long list of B names so I can just
Alright.
alternate.
That's what Vulogen's been doing.
Alright,
Yep.
I guess I'll throw that old Balthazar's way.
Fucking GG. Well played.
Dude, I don't know if I can keep going after that.
I'm fucking done. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow.
Go to bed, dude.
Good night,
Nah,
Riz.
I don't
Go.
want to. I don't want to go to bed. It's
Go
done.
to bed,
Say
Riz.
hi
Yeah, I
to
know that
Yukino
feeling, but
first.
go to bed
Say hi
anyway.
to Yukino for it.
Alright, I'm up for a race. I'll
I
probably
am
call
up
it
to
a night
race.
after that.
Nah, I'm just
Alright,
watching the
I'll do-
credits so I can include those in my
Watch on
PP.
somebody's channel. Good night, guys.
I'll do one more. as
Good
well.
night.
Alright, cool. I'll start it up.
Yeah, I gotta.
I will actually turn on comparisons.
I'm just
instead.
holding right now.
Yep. Finish on up and come on over.
It is going very good, Sigma. Thanks for the luck, Bruce. Oh god. Oh no, I'm gonna be Balthazar now. Oh boy.
What are you doing? A live split? Live split. No, the categories are
I
not
golded the
any
last
percent.
split.
Nice.
Any percent, good god.
Please.
That seems like a good race category.
Race is open.
Hey, so how do you guys have it auto dot done? I didn't have it set up to do that.
It just
Live split should just do it.
yeah.
In IRC?
If you entered,
Yeah.
I would say if you entered the race through live split, it'll when you split your final split, it'll automatically do it.
Maybe I'm not entering the race through live split. I just
Oh, are you-
have up the
you haven't-
IRC.
Oh, okay. Well, then there isn't a way. You just have to go over and dot done.
Right.
Oh, okay.
When
Is
you
it easier just to have it do through live split though?
yes, I would say.
How
Like
do
you,
you do it that way?
you just right click on live split. It says races, has like races at the top that are open.
Oh, and you just click on them?
Yep, and then it'll bring up a little mini IRC client thing. Like, and then I mean, you'll have to type in your password and so on for the IRC channel, but
It's making me read rules. Give me a second.
no, I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's the same SRL rules.
Oh, did it already pull it up? Oh, there it is. I just didn't see where it pulled it up.
It's making me read rules. Make it stop, please.
Man, Bullet
Teary-eyed.
just popped into my chat and he's like, "Hold on, let me address you in a Terra accent. Bale Thazar. This is Fane.
This is
This is Thane. This is Thane.
Fane, Bale Thazar. Oh, I can't even. Bale Thazar. Ugh.
Ah, dude, you gotta channel the cheese accent,
Man, I can't do
the
any
weird
accents.
eyes and stuff.
I pictured like eyeballs. Like, how do you know he has weird eyes?
Oh,
Yo, that is way easier.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
that's great, huh?
feels good, man.
Does.
Nice
I
job.
got IRC
Thank you.
issues earlier. This just seems like. Can you give me a second before we start this one?
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna ready up. Everyone else can just ready up whenever they're ready, and I will hold.
That last
For
one.
s-
Sorry, keep
For
going.
some reason, Monkley, I thought you had not already gotten like a 36. I forgot that you got that in a race, didn't you? Like in the tournament?
No, I got it the run like literally 20 minutes before my race,
Ah.
and then
right,
my race was like a 44 or something.
Right. Yeah, I remember. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, well, oh well. My goal is to not repeat that. I think I've got the
You can
slowest
do it.
time in my group for, well, maybe not, but my average is like the slowest or something. I don't know.
That's probably not true.
Okay, well, it's pretty bad. It's definitely not
I'm
second
checking
seed.
now.
All right.
I won't allow these falsehoods to be spread.
Maybe it was when everyone only had one race. Now that some people have done more races.
Or maybe you're a liar.
Yeah, well, there's that.
You've only done the one race. Oh, you only
Yeah.
have done the one against